Good early afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 with Swing Traders Anonymous. It's 12:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. And as we talked about yesterday, we had to watch Bitcoin because a retrace was inevitable. And we did. We dumped down not just to 64,000. We've dumped outside of our rising channel. So this could be absolutely devastating for Bitcoin. If we do not pull back up into this rising channel, we have a 37% drop, and I had the line out there, and I don't know where it went. But if the rising channel were to end, and it can't come back into it right here, you would have a drop down to around 39,894. So if this was the end of it right here, you would have a drop out of this rising channel, and it's brutal, of 37.67% just out of the initial drop out of the rising channel. Once this channel breaks, as of right now, it's a 37% drop for Bitcoin. So that's going to be astronomical for anybody in any of these altcoins. I'm not saying it's done yet. Bitcoin still has time to pull back up. I'm just saying this is a state of the crypto warning, a Bitcoin warning, that if we fall and we do not, if you don't see us back inside above 63,770, 63,800 to get back into the rising channel, this is over, and Bitcoin will have one of the biggest collapses you will ever see in a very short amount of time. But I believe this was a fake out so far this morning. I don't think it's just going to roll over just yet, but be very, very cautious. A lot of things are down. If you're on the DGB swing trade number 47, this is an update for swing trade number 47 DGB. Although we did have a nice gain, it pulled down with Bitcoin. I know some people pulled out at 5314 when it came downside. I was still sleeping. Had a long night with my son last night, and then I did updates until 2 a.m. So I bought in at 4982, and I'm still in it. But if we break down, Bitcoin doesn't get back into this rising channel, I would be out. But I'm giving Bitcoin the benefit of the doubt right now that this is going to be a nice gainer with these markets opening, and we're going to pull back most of this. So until the daily closes outside, I'm not worried about it. So I wanted to bring you this, the state of crypto, pay attention, a little update on DGB. So I'm still feeling good about DGB. We're trying to come back up to the 5183 line. So as long as Bitcoin doesn't outright collapse, I feel good with DGB. But obviously watch Bitcoin to see if it comes back up into the rising channel. If not, we're going to have a huge collapse in all of crypto. We had a crash price glitch that showed with Bitcoin down to 8,000. And as you guys know, I have a target under 12,000 for the grand scheme. So I don't know if that's confluency or not, but it had XLM down at 7 cents, and I have a target at just under 8 cents for XLM. So the ultimate targets for the shitstorm prices. Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little bit, but you see it didn't correlate with any altcoin rises because we're dumping with Bitcoin. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about, the crypto market cap's down 6.58 trillion or billion to 2.59 trillion. And we're still up on top of this overwhelming support resistance area, 2.5 trillion. So we're looking great in the crypto market cap. Unless we collapse down below 2.5 trillion, I'm not even worried. This is just a typical retrace. What I am concerned about, though, is the Bitcoin Pro shares, the BITO, the EFT. Almost $600 million yesterday went into it. That's $600 million that did not go into our altcoins. So that's a big problem. That's $600 million that was taken away from the crypto markets. So for everybody who thinks the ETF is going to be the biggest thing that ever happened to Bitcoin, it's actually going to be the thorn in the side of Bitcoin, truth be told. Right now, Bitcoin's trying to make a rally, so pay attention. We got a little bit of a push on DGB. So just pay attention, be alert, and I'll bring you an update as soon as possible. Make sure to hit that like button. We're almost to 780 subscribers, 22 away from 800. So please, I would appreciate it if you're watching, if you're returning, if you're a subscriber. Obviously, you're doing your job, hit that like button. But if you're returning or new and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. What are you doing? You're hurting your old pal Tom's feelings.